Okay, so this door, it's a no-go right now. We're leaving this place. So, oh god. In a very quick way to say what we have to do, we have to actually finish off the question that we're doing right now. For what I've read, you have to first do that, and then the quest line. There were like a quest line will start for that. So yeah, it is one of the quests that I still have to do apparently. So that is something that I'll be working towards. I'm not sure I'll be doing that quest line today as well, but you know, I'll try. Right, instantly right next to the Hall of the Elements. Okay. Instead of to the right, it's to the left. I need to keep that in mind. If you walk out of the door. If you walk to the door, to the right. The Arcanium. Duncan is also going to start a Skyrim playthrough actually. So I've actually given him some pointers on like, hey, yeah, if you got to do, if you got to here, rate the bookcases because that's literally what I've done. And he was like, yeah, no, good. I'll keep that in mind.
Please don't bother the art. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
Yeah, so do you know anything about the Staff of Magnus?
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Archmage Aaron sent you mention it recently.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
Who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
Yeah, so no one knows the star's location.
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Alright, thank you.
Was there something specific you needed?
Although it is not really there. What we have to look for location-wise is Labyrinthian, if I'm correct. Which is also where we did the the maze thing. However, you know, I'll get to follow on the quest line. However, first things first, I'm going to actually turn this quest line off. Because the Kevin's North of Solitude, I kind of first... Oh, good grief. It's close to the Farmer Embassy. Kind of first want to do this. There's like a little side story that we can actually complete as well, so, you know. I said I wanted to do this before anything else anyway, so... Alright. we're going around to this cave.
What I would give to be next to a nice, warm fire right now.
Come on, we're going into a cave. There's probably going to be some enemies there. If you just fight hard enough, then... if you just fight hard enough, you get warm eventually. I suppose. And we're in. No clue about where he is in this cave though, but we'll figure it out.
If you are here to finish me, then do it. Don't just stand there gaping.
Relax, I'm a friend of Olivia.
Liar. Mr. Merrin will not trust one so green.
Right, she told me to the past race, a way to recognize a friend.
That is true. Do you know it?
Oh god. She said you were worth more as a rock until you burnt. No. She said you looked unhappy, but your eyes were bright.
That is not the best phrase. And while the first part sounds like the Meister, the second seems a bit too kind. What else did she say?
She said you were worth more as a rock until you burnt yourself.
That is a very old mage, I know. You speak true. Which must mean you are a college mage, and my eyes have deceived me once again.
Olivia said you were tracking with a suspect.
Correct. We had interrogated witnesses in Winterhold. Like those at the college, they are very sensitive to mages, and these mages were 3. A child overheard them talking in private. It was but a single word, but it spoke volumes. The word was winking.
Right, there's only one place with that name. The Winking Skeever Inn.
The tavern owner there was, as the master likes to say, careless. They often are. He pointed me in the direction of a room with a rather curious tenant. He never left his quarters, but of guests he had 5 in as many nights. He could not risk entering the room. A cloaking spell is but a justice trick to mages who can detect the essence of life. It is by the luck of the twin moons that I found a friend in an Argonian named Gulam E, whose swift hands found the pockets of his visitors.
How did you get injured?
That is the fault of my own hubris. Gulam E charged a stiff price, but true to his word, what he possessed was worth every septim. The notes he stole contained 5 prospective locations where the mages planned to conduct their separate research. As per Master Marinen's instructions, I was to return to her with this information. I was about to do so when I saw the mage descend from his room.
Who was he?
He was a Dunmer man, with a wisp of thick hair, eyes as hot as the suns of elsewhere, and wings of crimson war paint gliding down his face. In his presence, this Khajiit did not move, could not move, yet all his fur stood on end.
What did you do next?
Perhaps it is the result of being Khajiit, but I followed, and he noticed, and so he led me here. It is only by virtue of Master Merlin's teaching that I managed to hold on to the document.
How did you manage to keep the notes?
I brought many sets of clothes in order to fashion a story. When I met the Dunmer at the inn, I was dressed as a farmer. When I shadowed him here, I came dressed as a thief. The mage assumed the first was a disguise, and the second my true form. Were I not a Khajiit, it is possible he would see past this disguise to the truth. However, like most illusions, the spell works best on those who wish to believe.
Alright, never mind these. We need to get you somewhere safe.
No, I am afraid this cat has exhausted all of its lives. However, if you would be so kind, perhaps you would be willing to listen to a dying Khajiit's final request.
Yeah, of course.
When I was but a beggar, there was a Khajiit female who provided me with alms. She was a poor farmer, but wealthy with kindness. Such was her kindness that she considered my bread. While others tossed their septums with disdain, she traded their alms for petty magic tricks. I still remember how her ears perked up ever so softly whenever I would conjure an orb of light in my palm. It was during one of these tricks that Master Merlin recognized my talents. Finally, I thought, this Khajiit will earn some real respect. No one was more proud of me than the farmer. Yet in the months that followed, I changed. Suddenly it was I who could not associate with her.
Your young ambitions. It was wrong, but you know better now.
You would not be so kind if I were not dying, I presume. She was much the same. She could have been angry with me, but instead she granted my wish. Many times I would pass her on the street and say nothing. My eyes told her all she needed to know, and nothing she wanted to hear.
I could find her for you.
No, that is not necessary. You see, on some nights you could stare at the twin moons sitting in the heavens like a pair of mismatched eyes. She told this foolish beggar that if one Khajiit prayed to Mesa and another prayed to Secunda, they could communicate through the stars. Her moon was Secunda, and mine Mesa. So my final request is this. The next time you look at the night sky and see the moons in flight, tell her I'm sorry, and I never had a better friend or a kinder one.
I'll be honored to.
Your words warm my heart. This Khajiit thanks you dearly, but we are not done yet. There is still the business of the notes, yes?
Yeah, I'll take the notes to Marilyn.
Thank you, friend. With that, this cat can rest easy. Tell Olivia not to blame herself. Her teachings did not fail me. They are what gave this poor beggar a reason to live, and honor in death.
Hot damn. So, That's that side story done. Well, not that side story, but that is at least like a quest done? Or part of a quest at least? Oh, she's not even in Winterhold right now. Sorry, in the... what is it called again? In the college. She's just in Winterhold itself, which I'm okay with. It's literally right here.
Greetings.
Yeah, greetings. I have news regarding your assistant.
Well done. What have you learned?
Such a beautiful day.
I'm afraid he's dead.
That is unfortunate. He was a good mage. Were you able to procure any information at all?
You're right, he was a good mage.
There were those who questioned my wits when I showed up with that beggar. Yet I do not judge those on their beginnings, regardless of how humble. I did not err in selecting Jado Ra as one of my students, nor making him my assistant. I can only hope I have not failed him as an instructor.
Oh, you have
Apropos
not.
of that, you still have not addressed the question of the missing pages.
I was able to procure these notes.
Let me see those. This is precisely what we needed. You have done admirably, as did my assistant in delivering these to you. Now that you are entrenched in this matter, I have no doubt that you are the only one capable of pursuing it to the end.
Oh no.
This is far more perilous than the previous job, but I believe you will reward my confidence in you.
Alright, what comes next?
As you may have guessed, the 5 locations listed are likely secluded areas where the mages can conduct their individual research. 1 mage for each school of magic. To defeat them will require skill in cunning, and an understanding of the strengths and weaknesses of each art. The notes will provide their locations, and you can consult me for any advice regarding their procurement. Do you have any questions before you go?
I do not know.
I've been
Until
looking for
next
you.
time.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Sure.
Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Um... So someone died? I mean, that's fun, I suppose. Alright, am I willing to go for this? I'm willing to just stop this questline to get those pages. Probably actually am, because, you know, there's still the pages.
it as one.
Springtime in old strong.
We got ourselves a hero.
What you gonna do, huh? You won't get the best of me!
Do your worst.
What's the alteration?
Ready for this?
Bastard!
I'll have you.
I mean, it's good. If they're this easy, then
I'll bury you!
you might be able to get all of them
This
rather quickly. Right, so if you deliver the page instantly to her, then you can do that. Right, if you just go directly north from here.
should we really be here?
There's two places, and then there's the well, the page itself.
Well met. I just can't believe Valer. Okay, what is it?
Come with me.
Ooh, I hope we're going somewhere dark and misty. Let's go.
Apparently, I never picked her up from here.
It's getting late.
Oi! Try exposed. It's also suddenly getting very dark. Let's make it daytime and then we're continuing on.
I'm tougher than I look.
I mean... There's still some bandits here.
Retire someday. Get myself a home. Is someone there?
Now ain't this
Someone do something.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Had enough of you.
Nothing. Mercy.
Damn you! That's all you've got.
Alright, good. Aw.
Not even a scratch.
Yeah, literally nothing special. So we're going to the west of here. Oh, let's bring that to her. I'm going to Windhelm Stables for the next one. And then I'm going northeast. What I'm looking for is either right there or not at all. Also, I need to very quickly just do like an alt tab after this. Grab one of the program. I again wasn't tapped, you know, normally to the game yet. No, I forgot that dual monitor program that forces my what is it called again? Forces my mouse on like the middle screen with or the screen that I have my mouse on, then press the key combination. Apparently it's in a warehouse here.
What was that? Never should have
Someone
come
there?
that way.
This is a surprise. Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Do your worst.
The fire magic isn't as dangerous, at least the type of fire magic he uses.
Your pest.
Start running. Snap you in the back. It'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
Alright, you first. Never even knew that the store has existed. Okay, well. We're done here in the storehouse. Let's move on.
Some are saying the Sijic monks have been seen in Skyrim. They're an ancient order. I had them figured for dead.
Everyone has them figured for that. There's something very close to Grey Winter Watch. Or just in here. Funny enough, this is the location with the 2 trolls. Yeah, next she's right here. And then there's something south of this place. Really?
Is someone there?
I mean... Okay then. All I had to do, just shoot 3 arrows. And the last one is... here at the watchtower. This might be this might be like the hardest one. I'm not sure, like, you know, how easy this one is going to be. I think I've had a fight here before.
Such a beautiful day.
I mean, that was easy enough. All I had to do, get up behind him and give a little slash with my sword. Right, College of Winterhold. This went, this was actually pretty easy. Getting these pages. I really expected this to be harder. Since I'm not the best of people when it gets to magic. At least not during this. Like, if you use magic on me, like, I usually decide to die. I think the ship one was the hardest one, but that's more because I decided to put up a fight to all the bandits there.
college is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim.
Greetings.
Magic isn't something that's looked upon fondly here.
Yes, I've recovered the alteration pages.
That is tremendous news. If you're running low on potions, be sure to stock up at Virna's.
I got 100 money for that. Okay. Also, I have conjuration.
Excellent. To defeat a conjurer is to defeat the armies of oblivion and death. No small feat.
Yeah, I also have the illusion pages.
This does not seem to be the right page. Be careful with illusion mages. Things are not always what they seem.
Well, I've got the restoration pages.
Stupendous. I hope you did not cause too much collateral damage in procuring these.
And I also got the destruction pages.
Wonderful. Be sure to check with Colette if you have any injuries. Until next time.
Alright, so the illusion page wasn't real. I mean, then I have to go out here again. Still at the rack. I mean, hey, I've literally cleared the entire rack earlier, so...
Retire someday. Get myself
That brat ain't mine. It could be anyone.
pay off my bounty this time.
Get one rusty
to the
something.
college,
Use your smarts, says. Like I'm supposed to figure out which college he meant.
Okay, good. Apparently, the bandits have returned. So, let's have a little fight here.
Did frown and bid the elf goodbye. Fun.
We'll stand together.
Maybe I should do some conjuration magic.
Die, damn it!
Okay, so the one we're looking for is the alive one.
Victory!
Give up while you still can.
Someone do something.
It'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
What was that? Help!
Was that it?
Well, you can't actually do this. Okay.
You're asking for trouble walking around with dangerous magic like that. Should have known she was lying. Said she'd wait. Now ain't this a surprise? Victory is yours. I submit.
Not even a scratch.
I might start using some magic more. But hey, we got the page. This time I have the right illusion page. I'd steal it, but you know.
Greetings.
Yeah, so I've recovered the illusion pages.
Fantastic. Although I will have to verify if the text is real. One can never be too careful with an illusionist.
Well, looks like I recovered all the pages.
That you have. I will have Urog get on rebinding the books immediately.
Another corpse for the pile.
In the meantime, I offer you this staff as a reward for your service. It has no celebrated history. However, not all things powerful require such affectations, nor do they deprive you of the experience you have earned. Through these trials, you have proven your ability as a mage is without peer, and for that reason your mission is not yet complete. For the knowledge and experience you have gained through this quest must be shared with your colleagues here at the college, so that all may benefit.
I'll do my best.
Our business, however, is suspended for now, although I may need your assistance once more in the future. Let me again offer my sincerest thanks, on behalf of all mages, not just myself and Jadora. The knowledge extracted from these texts may lead to great discoveries and new frontiers.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. I've been looking for you.
Yeah?
Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Well met, friend.
Okay, so what do you have from me? So that was just another flyer. Great. Well, problem resolved. So from Stony Creek Cave, I'll be going further north. Who knows, maybe I'll level up a little bit with Conjuration as well. Alright, let's go. I like just, you know, getting him in there. Also, I like how I'm just again doing magic and such. Like I've done that during my original series. And here we are again. But I think during the original series I did magic as like my main thing. And in here it's just a side thing, you know. Because why not?
Crystal. Gone.
Says he's busy. Alright. Whoops. We probably need to load back into this.
Find Paratus. Inoculary.
Okay then. I can't actually get you on rolling right now. No, because I'm kind of busy with, well, the friend that I, from now on out, we'll have like this friend join us as well on our adventures. Which I know doesn't happen a lot. That we get new people into the team. I mean, I didn't even know that Sienna was still up there. If I'd known that she was exactly there, I would have, you know, come to that already.
That was fun. That was fun.
Alright, the researchers are, they're apparently at the time of their life here. To such a degree that they had so much fun that they died.
You think this place is abandoned?
can't be abandoned.
That was fun. We'll stand together. Not even a scratch.
Also, it's instantly like the way that I look at things. I'm just not picking up like any of the drummer shit anymore. Like I don't need to. I pretty much know I'm done with that.
You take me to some real strange places.
Alright, done.
I'll sharpen your buttons.
Conjuration is leveled up to 30.
Did you see that? Is that it?
I'm not even checking the inventories anymore of those things.
Did you see that? Was that it?
I can't wait to actually, you know. Even more, there's a farmer here. This is the moment I need to start watching out for Falmer.